Okay? Okay. Cake mix you want. I've already made up the lemon ones and they're in the oven right now for 20 minutes. And now I'm going to make up the strawberry ones. Now the first time I made these cakes, I was relying way too much on the frosting to give our flavoring. But this time around, I'm actually going to try to rely on the cake mix itself. That way, the lack of frosting won't be noticed. Because, I mean, at this time and age, everybody's wanting to lose weight and watch what they're eating, so we should probably go back to how it used to be with relying on seasoning and not sauces to make our food taste good. Alright, so I'm going to make these like it shows on the back of the box, but a little bit different, so not exactly how it's on the back of the box. For instance, we're going to need 3 eggs. But instead of taking the 3 eggs and having the yolk in them, which is the yellow part of the egg, I'm actually going to take the yolk out, and that'll cut back on our calorie intake. Now, the yolk isn't bad. I mean, it's not like you shouldn't have yolk, but you should definitely cut out a little bit. It's one of those fats that isn't bad for you. So, do you want to go over here though and actually look at the batter? Can you see the batter pretty good? Mm-hmm. Okay. See? If you notice, I've got a little bit of yolk in there, which is fine. It's not going to hurt us at all. Second thing you want to add to the cake mix is, of course, water, which we're going to come over here to our refrigerator. I like to use filtered water. You don't have to. Tap water works just as good. You're probably going to get most of your, like, if you've got good tap water, use good tap water, but if you don't have good tap water, then go ahead and use, like, bottled water or even filtration type water. Doesn't really matter. Pour that on in. And then we're going to do something slightly different. Normally, cake recipes call for a half a cup of vegetable oil, which I don't know if anybody knows this, but a half a cup of vegetable oil is a lot of friggin' calories you don't need. In fact, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil is actually 120 calories. Then you figure there's about 5 tablespoons per half cup. It's ridiculous. Like, you're dealing with like over 500 calories or so that you really don't need. So a good substitute for that is applesauce, and I've actually got this kind, which is only 50 calories per half cup. So that's cutting back a lot. So you don't have to worry about like gaining weight. Well, I mean, moderation is the key to losing weight or whatever. You want to come over here, Zoe, and look at this? Yeah, I can. Now this is actually strawberry cake mix. If you look over here, I've got some lemon ones started, which I've actually got a whole dozen of the lemon ones in the oven, like I was saying earlier, for 20 minutes. So we're just going to mix this until there's no like little lumpy things left. I might add some food coloring to it to make it pop a little, I'm not sure. So do you think we should add food coloring to make it pop?
Yeah.
Okay. So, mix that up real good. Some food coloring. We're going to go with red because we need to make it look pretty. Now I'm actually doing this for a friend of mine. She's having a bachelorette party this weekend. And I saw these cakes on theberry.com and I thought they were super cute. And I'm like, you know what? Why not make those for her bridal party, her bachelorette party? Sorry, I said bridal party. I mean, it's the same thing. Most of us going are going to be like part of the bride party anyways. So that looks really good. And the reason I'm picking the yellow and the pink, and eventually I'll be making blue ones, is because those are actually her wedding colors. So, and she's actually getting married in May, so that's coming up here quite fast. Which is another reason why I'm like, you know what, maybe I should not have oil in this, because everybody's trying to lose weight and everything, and God forbid I should not be able to fit into my bridesmaid's dress, because that would suck. I mean, I bought it and stuck with it. If I can't fit into it, I'm fucked. So, alright. Now we're going to pour the cake mix into the little cupcake containers. And I've actually got SpongeBob cupcake containers. They're fancy. We're just going to go ahead and pour those in. And I like to pour mine in very close to the top. Some people like to measure it out. I'm just like, screw it, I'm going to eyeball it. So. Just going to pour that right on in. I thought about doing this video kind of like epic mealtime, but I realized that at 5'5", I'm not a very threatening female, although I am German. So I don't think that I should be overlooked for that reasoning. I could be threatening. I'm not, but I could be. Plus, like, there's no, like, sauce boss. I mean, I suppose if I did this at Bill and Amanda's, Bill would definitely do a sauce boss. He kind of reminds me of Penn Jillette, if anybody knows who that is. Because he does like to scream about bullshit a lot. Who's he used to? Okay, now that's weird. I went over on cake mix for the lemon ones, but it seems like I'm not getting enough for the pink ones. Which is now, it's no bueno. It's no good. So I was getting her cooties on everybody. Because she's got the germs. Alright, there we go. It's hard to tell because the batter's pink and the bowl is the same color pink. So I wasn't able to tell. So I just pour that on in. Pour that on in. Alright, so let's get that up. Now we're going to have to wait to make the third and final amount of cakes because I don't have enough cake pans. So we're just going to take that, scoop this all out. And Zoe, if you want to stop recording for the moment, you can, sweetie. Now comes the assembly part. We're still waiting on the blue ones. Are you recording, by the way?
Yes, I am.
Okay. We're still waiting on the blue ones to come out, but that's okay. So assembly, all we're going to do is pull those apart. And ordinarily the oil would make this a little less sticky because if you look, most of the cake, some of the cake staying on there, which sucks, but you know what? That just means that the cupcakes will be extra moist when I'm done. Then you want to take them and just kind of crumble them all up inside their little bags. Now I've got 3 baggies set up, and that is because a different cake flavoring is actually going to go in each bag. So, and we want to get it really boop boop squished up. And we're just going to pour the pink one in there. Pour the pink one in there. Boop, 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 boop. Now I'm not going to... Well, I'm going to take and get something to squish that down and make it even. A nice even layer. The back end of this ice cream scooper. We're just going to take it and we're just going to boop, 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 boop. Nice and soft. Boop, 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 boop. Then we're going to take the yellow. No, we're not going to do the yellow because the yellow is going to be the top one. So we're going to go back through and we're going to do all the pink ones. Alright? And so if you don't want to record all of this, you don't have to, sweetie. Okay?
Okay.
So if you want to stop, you can. Can I get you to move the garbage can back over here to me? Hey, these ones are coming off a little bit better. Of course, I think it's because I'm slowing down. Alright, so we're going to go with blue next, and we just want to crumble it up really good. You see how there's like little brown there, which shows that it's been baked? It's not burnt, it's just baked. So we're just going to pour that on top of that. Kind of shake it a little bit. I'm not going to squish these ones down until we get to the yellow, which is going to be the last color. Just so everybody knows, the blue ones here, which I tried to dye as close to possible to the color of the bridesmaids dresses, it's actually just white cake mix, so there's no flavoring in that one. And then the bottom's strawberry, and then the top ones here, the yellow ones, are actually lemon flavored. So that should be really yummy when it's all done. It kind of looks like colored sand, which I cannot get this cupcake out. I don't know how I feel about this whole using applesauce as a substitute for vegetable oil, because normal cupcakes, there's none of that going on, and there's none of this, and I mean, these are really super sticky. I mean, these have cooled for 4 minutes, and I've got cupcake crud on me, so... But hopefully that'll translate to them being super moist and yummy. So, I mean, they turn out to be super, super moist, then definitely the applesauce substitute will be well worth it. Otherwise, it's not. And again, sweetie, you can stop recording whenever you want to. Okay?